In Austin, a Texas lawmaker says he may introduce legislation next year that will push the start dates of schools later in the year. Representative Jared Patterson says it's a common sense proposal that could put less strain on the power grid and save taxpayers money. But an energy expert says it may not make much of a difference.
In the middle of August, it's hot out there, and some think it's too hot for kids to go back to school then.
Everything from safety and football practice and band practice to playground equipment for the younger kids.
It's not just the kids that worry Representative Jared Patterson from District 106 in Denton County, but it's also the strain on the power grid, too.
Does it really make common sense to be cooling the largest buildings in almost every single community in the state of Texas in the hottest month of the year?
Last week, as temps soared into the hundreds, Patterson says Texas hit a new peak demand for power ever. And he says Texas's growth isn't slowing down.
If we're not cooling down these huge buildings in the hottest month of the year, we're going to save some cash.
He says if schools push back their start dates to after Labor Day, it could save some money and help the grid too. And he's planning on making it a bill next year.
This is not a silver bullet to quote unquote fix the grid. This is just one component of common sense.
But energy expert Doug Lewin says it's not going to make much of a difference at all.
There's a lot of people that then would be in their homes, right? That instead of in the school, and then that home would be using more power.
He says growing population size isn't the only factor driving spikes in our energy demand. It's climate itself.
Climate change is happening. It is science. We will see particularly more extreme heat. No doubt about that at all.
Lewin says our grid system is built for climate that no longer exists, so it must change and adapt. He says starting school later doesn't make much sense, but maybe using solar does.
Conservation is shutting off the light, right? Just turning it off, closing a school, right? Efficiency is actually having it operate with the same level of output, but with far less energy.